second question is, how do you go about planning your drawings? As I mentioned before, it goes through different several stages. First of all, I read the script. I have a kind of a vision of what kind of a style or technique I want to use for each drawing, for each story. Depends on what's the story put me, which context that the story put me in, which setting. So I kind of have a slight of a vision, and then I go do the research to complete this vision and help it to develop, or to develop by keep looking at images, references, or animation, cartoon, and then note down or sketch, do rough sketches, and then the next stage is doing these, take these rough sketches into storyboards. The storyboards, all the story, and this normally takes come out in 40 drawings, or around 40-30 drawings, and then in the storyboards comes in small thumbnails like this in pencil on paper, and then I take these small drawings, make it more detailed in larger scale, draw it, trace it, or draw it directly on a thicker paper to make it ready for the next stage of coloring, to color it using acrylic, and then I use different techniques in this stage, either acrylic or watercolor or just ink, or using mixed media. The mixed media I used for 2 stories is the onion and the speak first and lose, and using some clays, like making some objects in 3D, and helps to create the sense of 3D and depth, and it gives nice effect. And you can create those effects, as I said, in Photoshop or using softwares, but it doesn't give the same quality, same charm, a level of charm that the manual technique give it, and because you create more errors and mistakes while doing it by hand, and this is the beautiful element in the manual drawings. And then after I use the acrylic finish coloring, and then the line work, ink work comes after, and this can be achieved in 2 different ways as well. Not different, it's slightly different. Either I use the line using ink on the image, on the finished colored illustration itself, or I use it, I trace it separately in a different paper, on a different paper, and then I scan them and merge the layers with doing the corrections by using Photoshop. So these are my stages, but the longest stage for me is the first, when everything needs to develop and everything comes together by doing the research and lots and lots of sketches, rough sketches. So this is, but also it's the fun part, because I love brainstorming, and I love thinking, and give it the time, and the more I give effort and time for the design phase, the best quality it gets at the end. So these are my stages.